big red button is now on. Right? All right. My name is Staff Sergeant David Kuzminski. We are here with, let me restart that. My name is Staff Sergeant David Kuzminski, part of the Connecticut Army National Guard 102nd Band. And I'm sitting here with, I think you are one of our more recent recruits. Is that true?
I am.
I'm sitting here with Brennen Ravenberg, who is the guitarist in our jazz combo that is called Jazz Ordnance. Specialist Ravenberg, how are you today?
I'm doing swell.
You're doing swell, he says. How did you come about to be in the Army band system?
So going into my senior year actually of high school, I was looking for a job for over that summer, and I actually just stumbled upon an ad for the 102nd Army Band on
Really?
a website. Yeah.
Oh, on like what website was this?
It was Indeed.
I didn't know we advertised on Indeed.
The recruiter didn't know that either.
Oh, okay, that's news to me. Awesome. Maybe we're on Monster and whatever other site there is. Dope. So you saw the ad.
It had the info on it. Checked out the Armory one day over the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Played a little bit and set up an audition date. I didn't end up enlisting until January though.
Of your junior year or of your senior year?
Of my senior year.
Okay. All right. So you enlisted in January of your senior year, and then you graduated, and then what?
And then I went straight to Fort Jackson.
You went straight to Fort Jackson in South Carolina.
My graduation ceremony was 2 days before I left.
Oh, that's a great send-off right there.
Yeah.
It's like, here's your diploma. Get on the plane. That's okay. That's cool. And you went to South Carolina in June?
It was July 1st.
That must not have been fun.
It was pretty hot.
Yeah, there's a difference, like, when you go past the Mason-Dixon line, or as I call it, the IHOP Waffle House line, the humidity just seems to get far worse. Yeah. All right, dope. How was your basic experience?
Honestly, the hardest part was dealing with the other people there. And just not, like, getting mad. You just have to accept that they're going to mess up, and you just got to just not care anymore and just do whatever.
Oh, I like that. Because my wife, she was a drill sergeant, and it seems like that there is the same cast of characters, but just different faces.
Yeah.
Did you have the one person who did not shower?
We actually did.
Yeah, okay. Did you have the jock meathead football player?
If we did, I don't remember him.
They might have been in a different company or something.
Yeah, we had this one guy in our platoon though, and he was the private pile of private piles. He was.
Oh, really?
My God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any spectacular nuggets of pileness?
Well, I mean, his bed was never made.
Oh, okay.
Like we basically had to have. We had to wake him up like an hour earlier than everyone else, so that he could get ready in time. And we had to babysit him basically. Someone had to help him write his essays for when he got in trouble.
You had to write essays.
Yeah, because he got in trouble so much that they ended up just assigning him essays, but he couldn't really write them very well.
Okay. So. All right. That's dope.
Yeah.
For you, what was probably, like, for people who were going to ask, like, what was for you the worst part about basic training?
Well, I don't know if it'll apply well, maybe it will apply in the near future. The masks, because in the start we had to run with masks on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's like super hardcore.
And doing PT with the mask on when it was raining was basically just getting waterboarded. So.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't know. I think that the hardest part that would apply to everybody. I guess just embracing the suck. Honestly, if you let it get to you.
Yeah.
And you get frustrated with the other people or like with whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
You're gonna make your experience worse.
Well,
for no reason.
I think you need to go in realizing that it's going to be a suck fest.
Yeah.
So if you approach it that way, at least you're going to leave with like a couple funny stories.
Yeah, you just
about private pile or whatever. What was the best part about it?
The best part, I would say, the forge was actually pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. But we were the first group to do everything, so we weren't up till like 3 a.m. doing stuff like the other groups.
Yeah.
we got lucky with that one. Yeah, I would definitely say it makes it easier when you just appreciate those small like fun moments that you get every once in a while.
Okay.
And just kind of use that as like checkpoints as you progress.
Nice. So you get out of basic training, which I think is what, 13 weeks now or something like that?
I think I was there for 11.
Okay. So you come back to, and now you're kind of like with the unit and doing like the stuff that we do every month where we come in and we rehearse. How do you like being part of a National Guard Army band?
I think I like it a lot because I didn't have to hold off going to college.
Okay.
I could do it at the same time and not wait till an active duty contract is up or whatever to get the benefits.
Right. Are you currently using benefits to attend your school right now? Where are you going?
I'm going to University of Connecticut. The benefits are definitely the only way I could afford that.
Right, right. And what are you pursuing at UConn? Are you doing music or are you pursuing something?
Oh, I'm double majoring. One of my degrees is in music.
Okay.
It's for jazz studies, for guitar performance, and then my other degree is in computer science.
Dope. All right, man. That sounds like it's going to be intense with the computer science thing and practicing for all that type of stuff. How long have you been at UConn so far?
This is my second semester because I had to defer where most people would start their freshman year. I had to defer the fall semester for the training.
Training and did the pandemic thing, did that screw up your college plans at all?
No, because I got back November 21st, I believe.
Okay.
So I wouldn't have been able to make the fall semester.
Okay. All right. Having been at UConn, do you feel that the level of musicianship in that academic environment, do you feel it's at the same level at the unit? Do you feel it's above? Do you feel it's below?
I think that's a hard question to answer because I think anywhere you look, you're going to have like a handful of people that are extremely talented, even if like the ensemble overall is not as good.
Right.
I think that in each, there are definitely like that handful of players that I personally enjoy playing with more in a smaller setting.
Right.
I mean, obviously the ensembles have their value and whatnot. I'm only doing a jazz ensemble. I don't know much about the other ensembles.
Right.
It's my first semester out on campus. I've enjoyed it so far. I mean, some people maybe should practice more, but
having done active duty, I would say the same thing. You get some people who are like really into it and they're constantly in the shed and they're practicing. And you get other people who are just, they'll go out and do the parade ceremonies and then they just go back and they want to do their administration job of just clicking on a computer.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go practice.
Yeah.
But yeah. Now how long have you been with you? Have you been with us for a year or?
Let's see, January. So it's been a year and 3 quarters.
Yay!
Yeah.
That's a while. I didn't think you had been with us for that long, man. Goodness gracious. We just recently completed our annual training, so our 2-week, fun time. Because for people who don't know, in the National Guard and the Reserves, we have our 1 week in a month, 2 weeks a year.
Oh yeah.
So for the bands, usually that falls during the summertime, where we go on some sort of summer concert tour around our local community and other things that we can be tasked to do. So this year we did what? We did the community thing where we were going around different parts of the state. How did you like that for the first time?
Going into it, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, oh man, we're gonna have to like haul all this equipment everywhere. It's just gonna be a pain.
Okay.
I mean, like I was going into it thinking, okay, whatever, I just gotta get through these 2 weeks.
Right.
I wasn't planning on enjoying it, but throughout those 2 weeks, I actually had a lot of fun.
Okay. What were like some of the upsides of it?
Honestly, just being with the unit was because I hadn't really met a lot of the other ensemble people in the other ensembles.
Right.
And, that gave me the opportunity to really socialize with them.
Okay.
And connect with them. But I really enjoyed doing all the gigs that we did.
Oh, awesome.
And the audiences that we had, a couple of them. I remember I think Windsor was that. I remember that one was a big highlight because there were so many people there.
That was a big gig. That was a fun one. I think that was probably one of our better shows. I think. Yeah. For that one, so that was cool. What suggestions do you have for people who may be looking at the Army Band, Reserves, National Guard avenue?
I guess my first piece of advice is, even if you're kind of just on the fence about it, I would go visit the armory and see what it's all about before really making a decision.
Right.
And give it somewhat of a chance.
Okay.
Because I know some people aren't into the whole military thing.
Right.
But especially musicians. So sometimes it can be hard to find people that are willing to do both.
Especially bass players.
Oh, yeah. If there's any bass players out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just say check out the armory, meet the people there, and spend a day there and see what it's actually like, or the day-to-day life is like there. And they'll realize how fun it is, actually.
Okay, dope. Yeah, I think our unit is pretty good with that. When I first came here, I also really liked the environment that our command climate had set up where, I mean, did you feel like any pressure going in there, like, here, sign this, or anything like that? Or was it just like, yeah, come on in, hang out, and, you know, whatever. Call us if you want to hang out some more.
Yeah, I remember Chief is definitely, he advocates for, he wants everyone to be successful in their own way, no matter what path that is.
Yeah.
And he's very open about it.
Yeah.
And I believe that moving forward, the command will probably keep that.
Okay.
So there was no pressure whatsoever. Just sign right there.
Yeah.
Sign your life away.
Dope. And how long are you in for? You're doing the 20, right?
I don't know about that. We'll see.
Well, what's your current contract? What did you sign up for?
6 years, and then you got the 2 years after that for inactive reserves.
Okay.
We'll see if that bonus comes back when time's up.
Yeah. All right. Well, dude, thank you for spending some time with us.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks you for answering questions honestly, and just once again.